Welcome to the Long Road with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And this is our weekly grocery haul. There's going to be two sides of it today.
Yes. This is going to be a big haul today.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 weeks. And we're really, the meat we bought back in March, I think, we finally used all of it.
Yeah, we have one whole chicken and 2 pieces of boneless, skinless chicken, and the rest is gone.
And so we're going to do a meat haul today from Sam's. Probably do some price comparison while we're in Walmart and see if there's some things we can get over there too. But anyway, should be interesting.
Yep.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, so we are back from our grocery haul. The first half of it.
Yeah.
We still have to go to Sam's Club for the meat. We could have gone ahead and got there. Literally, the 2 buildings are almost right beside each other. They're in the same shopping center. But we have some other things to do today. So we're going to go back and finish that later in the day. So let's go ahead and start with what we have here. We have some broccoli. I think that was for a new recipe that we're going to try. It's smoked sausage and rice skillet, but you put broccoli in it too, so there you go. And this corn is for a low country skillet. I think we mentioned in our opening that this was for a 2-week grocery haul, meaning our meal plan is running for 2 weeks worth. Though technically we don't ever really count leftovers, so it probably will go into that last week of May for us. So, but anyway, the low country skillet is actually for next week in our meal plan, but corn, stays good in the freezer if it's frozen. So, we're gonna have a chicken and gravy, which we make all the time, and we've always used white rice with it. And I'm doing a thing where I'm not taking all carbs out of my diet. I'm not even taking all rice and pasta out, but any dishes that don't have the rice automatically in the dish, you just make the rice on the side. I usually look for a vegetable alternative. So for me, I got this riced broccoli because I've been wanting to try that, and I'm going to see what I think about using riced broccoli with it instead of just white rice. So, we make roasted broccoli a lot of times on the side of our on the side of our meals. And also I've been making it and then eating it like with my breakfast food. I know that may sound weird, but I will have like eggs, turkey sausage, and roasted broccoli or something like that. And so we got another big bag of that, so I can do that. I like the idea of having veggies first thing in the morning, so that's a way to do that. Oh, produce. And I've got some more bananas because that's what I do. And the red potatoes is for, we're going to have an oven baked chicken dish. Is like a 1 sheet dish where you bake the chicken there, and you have like red potatoes or something like that, and then maybe some more roasted broccoli or something like that on the same dish. And so we got some red potatoes for that, and obviously our broccoli. I decided to grab one of these. Cranberry is really good for you. It's really good for your kidneys. However, a lot of the juices have added sugar. So that's why I always look for a diet version, not because I'm on a diet, but because it's only 5 calories and the added sugar is, what does that say? 0. That's right. So that's what I highly recommend if you're going to get like something like this, like you just want to drink some juices for good health or something like that. It has 1 gram of sugar, and that 1 gram of sugar is coming from the actual fruit in it. So, try to get the diet, and you'll have less sugar in your diet for that, which is good. All right, our son has left the goldfish crackers behind for a little while, and now he's on a Pringles kick. these are 2 of his favorite flavors. Apparently his other favorite flavor of chips is salt and vinegar, but I told him I like smells in my house. Mm-hmm. I'm kidding. They didn't have that in the Pringles. But drop a comment below and tell us if you're team salt and vinegar or team bleh. Mm-hmm. I'm a person who's like, I think that I've been on a school bus before where somebody was eating salt and vinegar chips and it grossed me out so bad that I never want to even taste it. So, just saying. We are going to have a chicken spaghetti recipe. Next week, we're going to have our spatchcock chicken, and we're going to use the leftover chicken to make a Rotel chicken spaghetti, and you need Velveeta for that, plus just 1 can of Rotel, and so that's what that's for. This goes in that try something new recipe, I believe, and we actually... I assume you meant to get to both of them, no salt added. He got them both from the same box and didn't look at them. So apparently someone had put this in the wrong box. So, but that's okay. Doesn't bother me. All right. I got the detox tea, and because I needed some more of that. I was almost out. And if you saw our video last week, you saw me say that the sleepy time tea was making me so sleepy I couldn't function during the day. So back to my old kind, which seems to work better. By the way, please ignore my fingernails. We still have some things in boxes, and one of those things that we have in boxes is my fingernail clippers and files. I don't know where it is. But so my fingernails are looking hideous at the moment. Okay, so Mexican beef and rice skillet. You use that in that, and we're going to have that next week. And these tomatoes may be for that. I don't know. And tomato sauce is for some recipe. Don't remember. At some point, we're going to have the crock pot lasagna, which we will link in the eye in the sky so that y'all can see what that recipe is. But you need some good sauce, and this is our favorite, no sugar added, and olive oil. And the reason why we like it is because of the very fact that those ingredients look like that. Bring it in a little bit. So that hardly anything in it but the things that you actually expect to see in sauce. No sugar added, and they used olive oil, so it's a pretty good one. It's not perfect, it's not organic, but it's a lot better than the other ones that are on the shelf. This new recipe that we're doing called for cooked whole grain brown rice, and they said they just use this so that to save a little time. So when we do try something new recipe, we do try to follow the recipe as closely as possible. Okay. Yep. And it also, I can't remember what recipe it was that we needed that for, but we did, instead of getting the organic beef broth, we got the 50% less sodium. And normally, like with chicken broth, we make our own at home, but with beef broth, we just don't have beef bones in our house very often to work with, so we just look for either 50% less sodium or organic or something like that. I think the reason why we went with this one was because I think I have a rebate in Ibotta for beef broth, so that's why I thought I'm going to stick with that one this time. And we are going to have a, what's it called? Garlic Parmesan chicken and veggies. And so we were getting, we have less than the needed amount of breadcrumbs left in our house because we don't use it very often. So, need I say more? Nope. He got his Cheetos. Yep. Yeah. Some of y'all may wonder, like, because I say his Cheetos. Yeah, I'm not, like, I don't eat a lot of chips. In fact, the sodium content in it is kind of high for me anyway. But I'm not a savory person. I'm more of a sweets person, so so I don't get a lot of that anyway. And I seldom ever touch his bag of Cheetos. All him. Jelly. Our son needed more jelly for his peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I still have some of those Laughing Cow cheeses, and I found that I really like these crackers. A plus. I really like the taste of these things. There's not enough of them in there, but I like the taste of them, and they're slightly better for you than probably others. And the reason why is because it has like chia seeds and stuff in it. It's like healthier because of that. Chia seeds, ancient strength for modern times. It's better for you than it would be if you just got, regular flour crackers or something with the shell. Whoops. We did the math, and the snack pack, variety pack, family pack, whatever it's called, was a better deal than getting his normal separate one. So he plans to make these last for
2 or 3 weeks. Probably.
2 or 3 weeks. Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, that's where we go back into that unit cost thing. They did the unit cost based on ounces, but most people are not going to figure out like what is better per ounce because they're not going to eat it that way. They're going to eat 1 cup at a time. But this was 21 cents per cup, and getting them in the smaller 4-pack is 25 cents per cup. So saving 4 cents per cup in that way. They need more flour.
Yeah, flour. Flour that's actually made into bread.
They need more bread for Joel's breakfast foods and for our son's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We just needed some more eggs. And we just needed more butter because we're getting low. This is for the Mexican beef and rice skillet. And this one is for, we're going to have beef taco mac, which we've done that recipe before on our channel. We will link that in the description. And we also needed it, I think, for that new recipe, the beef thing. Something. There's some other recipe that we're doing this week that was for. So, and we use mozzarella for pizzas and for random recipes, which one of them is going to be the crock pot lasagna. So we needed mozzarella for several different things. This is for the homemade pizzas. Like I said earlier, eat breakfast foods. I have like turkey sausage and eggs and roasted broccoli or something like that, or fruit or something like that. And I use that. We have 2 different recipes calling for sausage. And we always get andouille because, I should have been born in New Orleans. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, we got it for the sausage and rice skillet, which was supposed to be smoked sausage, but we got andouille. And then also the Low Country skillet that we will have next week calls for andouille sausage. This is for the Low Country skillet shrimp. We always get raw shrimp at least. And if you're wondering why we don't just go up to the deli and get that, instead we get it in these bags, we have literally seen someone from the deli department walk out of his deli area, go to the shelf, pull out one of these bags, open it up, and put it in the thing and give it to us as like fresh. So this, like, he opened a bag like this. It wasn't in Walmart. It was a different grocery store. But I have since heard that is very common practice. So you may not be getting in what you think you're getting anyway. So we just get that. It's cheaper. Did I say the ravioli goes in the crock pot lasagna? And milk is, we use that for my tea, for any recipes, anything like that. And this fell over a minute ago when I bumped things. And that is the pizza that when Joel and Jacob eat homemade pizza, I eat this instead. I usually get 3 meals out of it. So I eat like a third of it. And then I keep the other 2/3 for lunch foods the next couple of days after that. And the creamer is for Joel.
Yep.
And he got 2 just in case, so he could have a backup.
Yep.
So that is all. We will be back in a little while with our Sam's haul. And right now on the screen, you'll see what we actually spent at Walmart. Okay, so we are back from our Sam's Club haul, and we were going to get chicken as well, but there wasn't any.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Other than whole chickens, which we weren't looking for, we were looking for boneless, skinless, and bone-in chicken breasts, and they didn't have any of that.
None.
No thighs,
None.
no leg quarters,
None.
nothing. So I don't know where all their chicken was, but it wasn't in the shelves. So they may have had it at Walmart earlier that day, but because we knew the prices are usually better at Sam's Club, we didn't buy it. So
Yep.
we did go to Aldi's, which we'll get to in just a minute, because when there was a chicken shortage back in 2020, Aldi was to the rescue and always had chicken when we looked for it.
Yep.
And they didn't fail us again today. We got our chicken there. We'll get to it in a minute.
Yep.
When we were at Sam's Club, we went ahead and got the ground beef. This is like a really good deal because it's like, what did that say? $2.45.
$2.93 per pound.
$2.93 per pound, which is, normally ground beef is like at least over $3 anywhere that you buy it. And the Cokes, again, we've talked about this before. A lot of places, they might tell you what the price is per ounce, but nobody, generally speaking, drinks half of a can and then puts it in the refrigerator. Once you open it, you're going to drink the whole thing because it'll go bad anyway. Like, it'll be flat Coke. Nobody wants that. So, so we look at it as that way. We divide the total by 35. And then, like, the thing that we normally buy our son is 24. And this, of course, is a little better deal by a few cents per can. So anytime we go to Sam's Club, we go ahead and buy it. We did buy him his 24 case last week, and he still has half of it left. But this is going to fall in, so we should not be buying him Cokes again for the rest of the month. Should be good through May. And this, we don't normally show household essentials because we pay that out of a sinking fund. But we were going to show you this, that if you like the foaming hand wash, if you buy this and you mix it with water, just dilute it basically and give it a good shake.
1 part to 4 parts.
Yeah, 1 part to 4 parts.
And this is just regular hand soap. This is not the foaming kind. It's just regular hand soap.
Right, which is cheaper than the foaming. If you put, say, 1 cup of this soap in a bigger container so that you can add 4 cups of water, shake it up, and then you just fill up your dispensers, then you've got your foaming hand wash. Voila, same thing. Okay, so you can save yourself a little money by doing that. All right, so cut. Now we're into our Aldi haul. I didn't have Brussels sprouts on the list, but it was on sale this week. It was an Aldi find, $1.49 per pound for the bag, which is really good, and I decided to do that. We'll have that with one of our dinners. I looked to see if they had pineapples because I tried to get that at Walmart, and none of them are ripe. So we got some bone-in chicken breast. This is for our oven roasted chicken breast that we talked about earlier. That's on a sheet pan with veggies. And then we just got several of the family packs of chicken. And as you see, it's $1.89. It's always a little bit cheaper at Sam's Club. It's $1.79 there usually. But this is the next best deal. After that, then you would have Walmart. So Sam's Club, then Aldi, then Walmart, and the best prices for boneless, skinless chicken breast. So we got, like I said, we got 4 packs. We'll be dividing that up into Ziploc bags and putting it in the freezer to make it last for several weeks, if not longer. Okay, all right, and that is both the hauls. We will have the price of the total of all the hauls plus what we have left for the month of May at the Probably right there on the screen, somewhere right in front of you right now. Okay, so now it's time for us to tell you about our meal plan. Remember, if you hear any recipe that you would like to see, you can either find it in the recipe playlist, or you can ask for us to do it for the recipe of the week.
Yep.
And we will do that on Wednesdays.
All right.
So we start with our grocery haul on Sundays and go through to the next Sunday, or in this case, 2 weeks worth. So we're actually having leftover from, I think that was Friday night when we made our Alfredo pasta bake, and so tonight we're just having leftovers of that.
Okay. And then beef taco mac.
Yes, and we have done the recipe of that one, so be sure to check that out in the recipe playlist. Chicken and gravy, that's a slow cooker recipe, and it calls for stuff like canned cream of chicken soup and canned jarred chicken gravy, but we make that all from scratch.
Yep.
So, and we just pair it with some rice.
All right. And then we'll have some leftovers from that.
Yep. And then we're going to try something new again, and this one's going to be a sausage and rice dish. That's like, well, it should be smoked sausage, but we're doing andouille. Andouille sausage and rice and broccoli in that dish.
All right. And then oven baked chicken breasts.
Yep. That's a 1 sheet pan dish. I think I mentioned these while we were doing the grocery haul. Okay.
Okay.
Homemade pizza.
Homemade pizza.
Oh, that one, it was it. My turn?
That's okay.
That's okay. I can do it. Homemade pizza.
And then crock pot lasagna.
Yep. And we've done those 2 as well on this channel. So
Yep.
be sure to check the recipe playlist for those.
All right. Garlic parmesan chicken and veggies.
That's right. Then we're going to have a low country skillet.
And then we're going to do a spatchcock chicken.
Yep. We've done that one on this channel too.
Yep.
Be sure to check that out. And we're going to take the leftover chicken that's from that spatchcock chicken, and we're going to make a rotel chicken spaghetti.
All right. And then after that, homemade pizza.
Yep, because that's what we do every Saturday.
Yep.
And then next Sunday we have planned a Mexican beef and rice skillet.
Yep.
Can't say that for some reason. I always put the word rice and in the wrong place. It's the Mexican beef and rice skillet.
Yep. All right. So comment below and vote for the recipe of the week. One of the ones you'd like to see us put up on Wednesdays is our recipe of the week. Comment below and let us know if you tried one of our recipes. Tag us on the gram with Long Run with Joel and Christy and tell us if you tried one and if you've added to it or if you made it different or whatever you've done with it. And we'd love to see those as well.
Yep.
All right. So I think that's going to do it today for the Long Run with Joel and Christy.
Hold on. I forgot to say Mexican beef and rice skillet we have done on the channel as well. So
Yeah,
be
we
sure
have.
to check it out in the recipe playlist.
Yeah. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notifications bell for updates from us when we post new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekends. So with that said, I think that's going to do it for the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.